Oliver, who at the time was least interested in cracking the case, was informed by Charles, Mabel, and the killer that he or she was a member of the Death Rattlecaster crew. Oliver recently advised Mabel to not target our lead performers, and instead select a different suspect with nothing to do in the play as the main suspect. Oliver was informed by Mabel that she did not select suspects based on her whims or preferences, and that she would be forced to act against anyone if she discovered any proof against them. While everything was going on, Oliver still had to persuade Donna and Cliff to support his decision to move forward with the musical. Oliver realized this would be a difficult challenge, since Donna wouldn't be persuaded until he could show her that the production would be financially successful. Donna was aware of the complexities of art, but because she had been producing plays, she also needed to consider its financial implications. She attended the rehearsal and advised Oliver that in order for his musical to be a success, he needed to get people hooked on his songs. She asked him to write one anthem that would be the highlight of his entire play. Loretta, did she leave the show? Only Loretta, who had come for the rehearsal, had urged Oliver to discover his voice and pursue the musical, if he felt that it was what he wanted to do. She advised him to be honest about his imperfections, rather than try to hide them, because they were what made him special. She claimed that his songs were powerful because they were all straightforward, but profound works that lasted with the listener long after they had heard them. Even Oliver's reservations about the course he wished to pursue were dispelled by the way Loretta sung the lullaby, making him more certain of it. Oliver was intrigued when Loretta revealed that Dickie, Ben's brother, was working with her as her manager in Only Murders in the Building Episode 3. Why was Charles concerned about Kimmer? Mabel got to meet Taubert, the man who was documenting Ben for a movie, and she learned some fascinating facts about the day Ben was slain. Taubert was attempting to impress Mabel in his own subtle ways, since he was obviously interested in her. Taubert informed Mabel that he had video of the altercation that resulted to Ben's death, because, ironically, he had left his camera in his locker room. Mabel felt that it was a significant development, and that they might discover the identity of the murderer. Ben had clutched onto the handkerchief of the person who had pushed him shortly before falling, which Mabel noted, despite the fact that she was unable to see the killer's face. Now that Ben had provided a matching handkerchief to each and every actor in the play, Mabel understood that the killer would be the one who no longer possessed the handkerchief. Charles was given this assignment by Mabel and instructed to identify any players who lacked the handkerchief throughout his rehearsals. Charles was a poor detective, and it was clear from his actions that he was interested in finding out who had the missing handkerchief. Only Murders in the Building Episode 3 ends with the revelation that Kimmer no longer has the handkerchief, and that she made up some pathetic justification in front of Charles, who is now quite doubtful of her motivations. Charles had doubts about Kimmer's motivations because she lied about not having the handkerchief with her until the very end. We shall learn whether or not Kimmer is responsible for the murder in the next episodes, and whether or not the allegations about her having a hidden relationship with Ben are accurate. In the comments area below, let us know what you think. If the video appeals to you, you could decide to subscribe to the channel so you can see other breakdowns. Your time and attention are much appreciated.